February is the best month for resolution. Now is the perfect time to reflect on your goals and work to reach them. February brings a reprieve from the pressures that come with the start of the year. The steady stream of gym advertisements at each up. Dry January ends, and the bars gain more of their customers back. For those of us already thinking about abandoning our New Year's resolution, the arrival of February may seem like tacit permission to, to give up. If you haven't made as much progress on your New Year's resolution as you might like, psychologists stress that you shouldn't be hard on yourself. Life is about consistent, attainable, healthy habits or adding things into your life but in manageable pieces, said T, a clinical psychologist and associate professor at NYU, the Langone Health. Here's how to keep working toward your goals in February and throughout the year. Reflect on your resolution. It's important to first think about whether you made the right resolution, said the T on epidemiology and the biostatistics professor and director of the Human Flourishing Program at Harvard. Reflect on what's going right and what's not going so great with your goals so far. Maybe I didn't follow through because actually this isn't what's most important to me right now, Dr. V said. Or maybe your resolution still feels important, but you are struggling to stay committed. In that case, you might benefit from setting more achievable milestones. Consider a goal that's almost embarrassingly manageable. Dr. G said she had challenged herself to read 10 minutes a day, which might not sound like much, but add up over the week, she said. Instead of aiming for lofty goals, start low and go slow. It's advice that marathon runners follow. Give yourself a margin of error. You can't and shouldn't expect to hit a goal 100% of the time. If you are trying to eat better, for example, maybe follow an 80-20 rule. Dr. G said, let yourself eat whatever you want 20% of the time so you don't burn out on restriction. She mentioned a client who struggled to find the time to work out during the week. Dr. G said she advised her client to schedule workouts on weekend mornings rather than feel pressured to cram in exercise every day. Give yourself some wiggle room. If you are trying to scale back on social media, maybe limit yourself to 50 minutes a day instead of going cold turkey. Find an accountability buddy. If you are trying to practice the yoga more often, find a friend who can cheer you on and send that person a post Saba selfie. If you want to spend more time outside this year, pencil in a weekly stroll with a family member or call a friend while you work, suggested a professor of psychological sciences at Kent State University. It's also helpful to schedule a regular check-in on your goals with a loved one so you can update each other on your progress. Dr. V said, having a regular time to connect, whether that's a Wednesday night call or Sunday morning coffee, can encourage you to keep moving toward your goals and also help strengthen your relationship. We know from lots of studies and data that participating in community and having those close relationships affected so many other areas of life, he said, including make one happier and healthier. Show yourself some compassion. In psychology, we use these two words a lot. So what? Dr. N said, you missed a day of Duolingo on your quest to learn Spanish. So what? You plunked into bed last night without taking the time to journal. So what? Show yourself the grace and compassion, she said, instead of beating yourself up. Savor the small wins. If you are trying to walk 2 miles every day and logged only a half time today, appreciate the movement you did fit in. Tomorrow is another day, Dr. N said, and you just start there.